of highest daily infections following 681 new cases. The last highest number of new infections was barely on Tuesday, when 663 cases were confirmed by the Nigeria Disease Control (NCDC). The health agency confirmed the new cases in 17 states. Lagos had 345, Rivers 51, Ogun 48, Gombe 7, Oyo 36, Imo 31, Delta 28, Kano 23, Bauchi 18, Edo and Katsina 12 each, Kaduna 9, Anambra 7, Jigawa 5, Kebbi and Ondo. From the FCT, we go over to Kaduna State, where a new deputy speaker has emerged at the Kaduna State House of Assembly. He is Honorable Isaac Auta, representing Kaudu constituency. Auta's emergence and swearing in was followed with a rowdy session as a member attempted to steal the mace. Auta was immediately sworn in by the clerk of the assembly, who administered oaths of office and allegiance on him. The new deputy speaker emerged shortly after 24 members of the assembly impeached former deputy speaker Honorable Mukhtar Isa Hazo of no confidence on him. Shortly after the swearing-in, member representing my constituency, Honorable Liman Dahiru, broke onto the floor of the assembly and seized the mace. However, before he could make his way out of the chamber, he was grabbed by the sergeant at arms. Other members quickly rushed in to retrieve the mace from him. The plenary thereafter ended in a rowdy session while the aggrieved member Dahiru Liman was dragged out of the chamber. Liman, who had his dress torn, assembly chamber, displaying anger over the impeachment of Hazo. The police commissioner in Akwa, Imoyimi Edgal, has dismissed the Fonisio cult group. The policeman was sacked after investigations revealed that he participated in a secret cult, Junior Vikings Confraternity, on May 20th.
To apply the brakes, because the chairman of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, Boss Mustafa, is saying that, look, for now, just for sports, it will come later, but for now, forget it. We have absolutely no plans to even bring sports back right now. And even when we decide to do that, it's going to be a slow and deliberate process. So that is what is happening. So it means that we do not know when the 2020 National Sports Festival will hold. We do not know when the Nigerian Professional Football League, the Nigerian National League, the Nigerian Women's League, and other leagues will resume in the country. Okay? This is exactly what is happening. For Spain, football has returned. We had the Sevilla derby last night. Sevilla took on Real Betis. La Liga returned after over 3 months. And of course, we know that German football has. Italian football will be returning also, and will be getting into that shortly. So if the government has told you, do you know how you are to measure the meters that between you? They've even explained to us, stretch out your hand and let the next person stretch out his own hand. That space between your hand and his hand, when you both stretch it out, that is the distance that is supposed to be between you and the next person. So the government does not have to come to the market to insist that this is how people are supposed to stand. Why can't we apply our own sense and say, once I'm here, this is how I'm going to be?
See, the reason is this. I think we are trying to adapt to the new style of, maintaining social distancing. Even if the traders are not doing it, sometimes the sellers, the buyers, should also try to make them.
The traders will be there sitting.
Sometimes you see the traders.
It is mostly those who come in to buy.
Yeah,
they are the ones that are supposed to be. Because if you decides to strictly enforce it, sending men or other uniform men and women there, and when they do that, within the next couple of days, you start thinking about brutality and some other things. So why can't the people who go themselves insist on this is what we are supposed to do, this is how we are supposed to observe this social
distancing? As we speak right now, majority they do not believe this thing exists. That's they're just living life, just saying, government they've kept us at home, nothing, and they are doing their business, keep staying at home because they don't want to die of hunger. I think that's the reason why people
listen, and they've said go to the market. We don't want people to die of. So when you are at the market, why don't you observe the social argument as allowing the market and look at the market, look at how it is? Why will you place it should be. Try to explain the what's being observed in the market. But why can't be observed in the market if the government has given you the market? Anyway, and they are saying that we should not be having more than 20 persons, but we've countered that now by saying, look, go to the market, thousands of people there. So because of this, they are not willing to allow sports to turn, and that even if they are going to do this, it's going to be a slow and deliberate process. Let's just hear what Boss Mustafa said yesterday when he was talking.
And most countries are saying that when they finally resume, it will be displaying, and now we are concerned with the few activities we have allowed to resume, and we've given ourselves months within which to do a thorough assessment and see how we fare.
Okay, so they are going to, it means that the next 1 month, forget. So they are giving themselves 1 month, then they will assess the situation, see where they are, then maybe sports can resume. But perhaps something that he didn't get is that, yes, in Europe, behind closed doors, so they can here in Nigeria, you can't let us have sports. So the fact, a place where he said that sports attract large, if that is the reason, a particularly reason, because you can have sporting activities, not be more than 20 persons, we will say, okay, we understand. Because football, for instance, this you can have in a team. That's even if you can let the substitute be in the dressing room, and you can't even have 11 because you need the assistant coach and some other person. So if you have 11, that's for one team. You have another 11 and their coach is it. If they are insisting that it cannot be more than 20, then they can manage it by saying you play behind closed doors. So this is the situation. For now, no sports will have to until at least after a month what they are going to do. But we hope that very soon sports will return to Nigeria. All right, let's go now.
Specialist teaching hospital. I'm here to give you medical advice. COVID-19 is real and it has caused death in so many countries. You will not know those who have it. Even those who have symptoms may have an initial phase. That is why the Edo State government has set up screening center.
Been called into things that are shady. Was actually involved in broken the deal for them to have this agreement. Then we probably will not be having that fight again. I mean, I just spoke about how athletics and cycling has really been the bad boys, so to speak, as far as sport is concerned. They shouldn't drag that into boxing. If you must do anything, and for instance, a fight as big as the AJ Tyson Fury, you must ensure from the get-go you're going to say everything who you're going to get involved in getting these bouts to happen next year fully. Must be people with integrity, people distinguished corruption. But with this, we're hearing everybody, whether AD gets to win, whether Tyson gets to win, it boxers say at the end of the day they'll be talking about
Belarus, the top league in the world, and we're taking it, but when you have all these the top 5 leagues, when they are back fully, well, for this season we can only have 4 because one is was prematurely ended. That's talking about the French League One. Because these are the biggest leagues in the world, and you have to talk about them. So unfortunately, we don't have enough time to go around and talk about everything, but we tend to focus on where you have Nigerians and Africa.
Godslaw, Orlando. The total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Nigeria has risen to 14,554 as the country within 48 hours sets its own new record.
We'll come to that. After over how many years? Okay, Mr. Liu, what about you? Your take?
Yeah, coming from my perspective, I think it's a good decision because you must start from. We cannot continue to lament that we are not moving forward without taking a step. So, but I believe there's still much more to do than just announcing June 12th as Democracy Day.
Okay, all right. Now, for those who don't know, this was what happened on June 12th, 1993.
It is true that the presidential election was generally seen to be free, fair, and peaceful. However, there was in fact a huge array of electoral practices virtually in all the states.
But the election was
That was General Ibrahim Babangida speaking right there.
You know, before we went on to ask a question concerning the call for immunizing MK Abiola last year, I think so. The Abuja National Stadium was named him, and some people are of the opinion that it's not enough. So do you think there are other things that should be done to pay this man much respect in the country? Mr. Aliyu, let me start with you.
Immortalizing somebody is a life thing. Some things have been named after him. Administration may come and say he deserves more. But for me, so far, so good. Because a few years ago, we're not talking about June 12th. A few years ago, nobody was talking about immortalizing Abiola apart from the pages of newspapers and activists shouting around there. So far, in just 1 year, we believe subsequently more recognition to him. For instance, there are some people saying he should be referred to as the former president of Nigeria. That's also a way of democratic development.
We perhaps overpay to say that for all it is worth a decision. So there is that there is nothing of any to have meanings, and we're not having meanings. When you say June 12th, because we all exactly was a ferment around the country. June 12th for me is made in a calendar, but then right back, then you now
believe that was something terrible, that the annulment by
oh dear me, you can't believe it. And of course, people are paying the price. We don't need to say it on air. People physically are paying the price for what they did. June 12th. Look, sorry that we never built a movement.
And this was what he had to say.
Good faith, all matters relating to the election should have gone to the tribunal for such cases and should only have been initiated by persons or body any known electoral law or regulation. The people of this country in 1993 and without let or hindrance chose me as
what did that stand for you when you heard? Now you hear it again. What do you say about that?
Yeah, I think it's a case of one standing for what is right, standing for what is fair and what is just. Many of the actors in the annulment of June 12, they are still alive. Not one has been by IBB, and it always tries to parry the question. It will tell you, I take responsibility, and if I tell you what will have happened, nobody in Nigeria. There's no one want to know. Tell us the reason behind the purely selfish, the purely deliberate plots to make Nigeria. If I'm in Abiola's shoes, I think I would have done the same, if not more, because Abiola's popularity cut across the entire country. For the first time, Nigerians were not talking about ethnicity. He defeated even his opponent in Kano by the result released by NEC, the National Electoral Commission, as we used to have it. So it is Abiola did what I think should be done, because if he had given it, but we cannot continue to sit down in one place and begin to lament, like my senior calling prof just said. Was Sheikh Usani from Kaduna State. It was one of the symbols of the struggle for democracy. But it took him almost 15, 16 years before he became a senator. And he could not even go a second term because he made a system that is completely at variance with his own principle and conviction about how democracy. People like Falano, people like Olisagba Koba, people like our own Dr. Sagio Baiwana. Where were they in 1998? I believe if these persons are taking over our legislative space, we won't be. I remember a personal letter I wrote to Chief Danifa when the president, may so rest in peace. I told him that we don't need you as president of Nigeria in the Senate or in the House of Reps, because that is where you can really open up and attract Nigerians in the system. But of course, maybe he was convinced that many don't. So if this were taken, our legislative arm should have been strong to still strengthen it, because if the treating arm is really showcasing, we'll have hope in.
Charlie, actually the point you raised is very, very
0903-939-4427 and 081.
Call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, Mr. Jim.
You need to turn down the volume on your radio set, okay?
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just want to thank the analysis, the code that the patent. They have set it up. The only thing that we will see now is a small division in Nigeria than before. That is something, and we are just our system. So we can't bring the issues so much after something has been spoiled. So they are not infrastructure, so much infrastructure to get us.
10, please tell us some more interesting.
Okay, who here?
That's on I want to
She puts us on. That's how you see. She's putting us on hold. They don't know their phone number. They don't have time. They don't know their phone number. She's putting us on hold.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's how Uniben people used to do.
Let's go back.
Actually, can you sing the second stand national anthem? Yeah. Listen to the instrument. Go.
Oh God of creation, thou art God. Lead us,
What they sing before? Let me take one. I've been at the church, yeah.
Let the joke and go. Bye bye.
And just go.
In case they just have it. Them on the cruise. I'm going to stay in the house.
Line go fit, nobody go fit. Yeah. We're still on the birthday matter. Get Apple Benson, brother, my friend, who celebrates today, and also in a cousin. You see? How many be your own? 48. Say now 48, say you too. I to give them a the truth is make like say now let me. You should be saying like everybody gets his score. All right, hope we sing here from one of our own here, Pastor Destiny. We're just celebrating birthday. Hello, Pastor Destiny.
Good evening.
Good afternoon. We salute you. We greet you.
Yes, sir. I say I want to contribute because if you look what they happen for the world, not only Nigeria, your body will check something. You know how many facts to 22 is going to say different things when you happen. You might be just keep the prayer, will still pray. You might do well.
Okay, thank you very much. To the name where they call us from.
Bridget calling from the room.
Bridget.
Yes.
Okay, welcome you to the panel.
Thank you. For the democracy day, they believe that too.
How many
you own me?
Votes. You still be as a day.
But don't finish school now.
2 years back. Hello? And that is like a documentary. They mentioned how they take time America and the social company. They got prisoners. You understand? Now looking at this thing. You understand? They do the way they do everything. You may see that first that we are just playing around. If we don't get all our roads drainage fixed, we take okay, this year my road maybe construction company.
I think he was the pillar of sports in Nigeria. We all know how he contributed immensely to ensure that sports
of Cameroon, who did very well in 1990 and got to the quarterfinals.
Fantastic. I'm happy. Particular rulings to they step on, they tough, and different kind of things happen there. They drive in, drive out because the president or governor or party chieftain or chairman or national president is there. They drive in and do some certain things that were really not okay with the grass. But hopefully that they've all learned their lessons. Hopefully, big question mark on that, and they renovate and let that stadium be active. It will only about what MK Abiola did while he was alive for younger ones who perhaps were not born then when he was alive and have not been able, because these days you go to our school, history is not really object that they teach. How many people really know the history of Nigeria? Do they still do things in school? I've seen their curriculum. Most times they don't do such most times in our schools these days. They just met, but they don't really teach history. And when I Nigerian history, where you understand it. I'm not talking about university, I'm talking about secondary schools, primary school. Your social stuff is called in primary school, but when you go to the national stadium and you know that this is the MK Abiola Stadium, it's effectively used, games are played there, things are done there, sports there. It definitely go down all those people to say, okay, who is MK Abiola? I'm not saying definite statistics, guys, don't come from my head. I'm only saying that might be possible that they have more rape cases, than even the female. That's why when we say rape and people come on air and try to say, why are you dressing in a way to attract people to rape you, ask this person, are you okay? Do men dress in ways for you to attract people to raping them? No. But I think it's a mindset that we have to try to eradicate from the society. You need to train your children. Nobody was born a rapist, and the kind of environment you allow your children to grow, the kind of people.
The league started yesterday now.
But the league started already.
Yes.
2 matches for today.
When you think about the fixtures of tomorrow.
We announced we gave all in the morning, and the match of yesterday and the matches that will be played today. We mentioned them in the morning.
Okay. I want to ask about league here, because I believe that the voting is everywhere now.
Well, if you listen in the morning, we even played an insert from the chairman of the COVID-19 presidential task force. He said, look, forget sports for now. They are not even thinking of because of.
For years now, they are all playing football, they are all doing burial and everything. All these things they stop before everybody is coming back. Without the sport and the suffering, if they want, because what is really happening that way is what we are afraid of here. I'm not sure really that we have it. I know we have it, but the way we play, we will believe that the development is not real. Because the truth is that what we see them in Europe is what we have here. But I'm sure that because what is happening,
the people that were in burial, the cost that they are thank you. You have lost a question about that I'm giving you the answer. Don't stop night of Christian Pulisic.
That's what I'm saying now. I compared those two. You realize that Christian Pulisic, was
a striker. They played together even at Real Madrid. Then Zidane is a midfielder. I don't know why you compare both of them. They both won the World Footballer of the Year award 3 times. Let's look at the text messages.
All right, okay, Brian, please.
This is a big brand. You guys, see, you guys are. Thank you very much, No. Oh, I thought it was finished right there. Oh no, let me straighten something. So, but this is it. This is a big brand. This is far from personal issues. This is a brand that the whole town knows. Everybody goes here. People from out of town. This is like a landmark restaurant.
I get your point.
A landmark restaurant.
I get your point.
Now, forget I had something to do with the owner of the brand.
Oh, God, can't forget it.
But everybody goes here to eat.
Hello? Just because everybody does it doesn't mean it's right.
And it's like a treat that you give to people. Someone is at the office and you're going to see them at the office. Say, oh, don't worry, I'm bringing you kule.
Be someone else. But you know my children.
Loves you. You know about it. It's not as if you don't know about this brand. You're just being dramatic. You've heard of a lot.
Yeah.
Why is it that brought it
because she's your ex. She's your ex.
Let's see.
Good evening. Good evening to you. What's your name? Give me a bag. Go ahead.
Vivian, you're being among the dramatic people.
God bless you. Thank you.
You people are just being dramatic.
See, the thing is, I'm not even sure you paid cash for that food. You might have. Who knows?
I see where you are again.
I do not. I don't.
You taking it a notch.
Yes. Hello. Good evening. Yeah, I'm very on the show. All right, good evening to you,
sir. Elvis, thank you. Go ahead. Thank you.
121789154.
Bring it on. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Again?
You won't try.
Try it.
Hello. You waste time, Danita. I wanted to hear what you
good evening.
You stand somewhere about it.
Wait, I will take the food.
God bless you.
That's the worst I heard.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
Okay. My sister.
All right.
Of all the places to really go food, I bite you.
The best food in town.
I bite you. Yeah, baby. Very much like
yes, similar voices.
Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Go ahead.
My exes has listen. My knowing that okay, we had something going on. Me and Mrs. Nain had something going on.
Have a good evening. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
What do you mean by that? You want to poison me and my children?
No, that last call was a feel good.
Go ahead. Hold on. You will eat the food because it's yours. Now, I'm asking you, would you eat the food if it's your husband's ex? It's not your ex. It's your other significant. Okay, darling.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. You don't understand. You don't understand.
She does understand what's happening.
Hello, good evening.
Okay.
Yeah, baby, good to have you on the show. Good to have you on the show. God will bless you, Mr. Lexi.
No, I don't want Mr. Lexi's opinion.
Good evening.
Yes. This is the first time.
If you want to